All right, due to popular request, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step tutorial on the jet plane assignment. Okay, so essentially this is going to be a very cartoony fighter jet. And it's like a dot to dot, only you're the one who's figuring out where the dots go. So the first thing I did was I taped my paper down and I lined it up horizontally with my parallel bar. Okay, so always start off with a horizontal line. The next thing that's saying is go up and to the left at a 30-degree angle for 1 1/8 inch starting at point X. This is an X. So I'm just going to follow their directions, and it's going to look kind of cheesy, but that's okay. This whole exercise is an exercise in following directions. Now I'm going to start off with construction weight lines. And it says 1 1/8 inch, so I'm going to find my scale and measure out from the center of my X 1 1/8 inch. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny little dot and a number 1 so you can see what's going on here. Okay, so point 2, you're going to go up and to the left at a 60-degree angle. So I'm going to use my 60-degree angle triangle. So I'm going to start at point 1 and go up and to the left. I'm then going to use my scale to measure a 1/2 inch. Make a tiny dot, and I'm going to label that number 2. Okay, then step 3, up and to the left at a 30-degree angle. And it says for 1/4 of an inch. And that's point 3. Okay, right now these lines are showing up really dark. I just sharpened my pencil, so I have a little extra graphite dust going on. But when I darken in my object lines, those should kind of fade to the background, or I can always go back with my eraser shield and my eraser and lighten some of this stuff up. So step 4, it says down vertically for a 1/2 inch. So I created a 90-degree angle, again using my parallel bar and my 90 degrees. Straight down. I'm going to double check that. It looks like it wiggled. Okay. For 1/2 inch. Okay, that's point 4. Okay, down and to the right at a 30-degree angle for 2 3/4 inch. So this is where things are going to get really exciting. So I'm following that 30-degree angle for 2 3/4 inch. Okay. I ran myself out of room on my desk back here, so I'm going to start at the 1 and make sure I go 1. Oopsie doodles. Okay, 1, 2, and 3/4 inch. Okay, that's point 5. So now it says up and to the left for a 1/2 inch at a 45-degree angle. So I had to switch triangles here. I'm going to start at that end point. Measure a 1/2 inch. Okay. Step 7, up and to the left at a 60-degree angle. And we're going to measure that at 1 7/8. Okay, down and to the left for 45-degree angles. And that one's going to be pretty long. It says 2 3/8 inch. So there's 2 3/8 inch. Spot number 8. Right horizontally for 2 1/4 inch. So that means it stops right here. That's 0.9. Okay, so it's a very odd looking jet. Okay, next it wants me for step 10 to darken in all of my object lines that should be visible. Okay, so for me, I say go ahead and just darken in any object lines that are not cutting through their provided object. Sorry. Okay. And that is the very weird looking jet. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, this is the correct way to draw this. It's just an exercise in following directions. However, if you start at the plus sign instead, it looks a little more correct. Everything's just shifted down a little bit, and there will be a slightly bigger gap. So I will take either one of these as correct, okay? But it's about measuring and creating your own dot to dot in order to create a very goofy looking jet plane.